Welcome to Lost Diaries, where we uncover the stories of remarkable figures whose lives still echo in our world today. Today, we explore the life of Malcolm X, a man who went from the streets of Harlem to becoming one of the most powerful voices for change in the 20th century. Born Malcolm Little in 1925, Malcolm X's early life was filled with hardship. Raised in the harsh realities of racism, his father was murdered by white supremacists when Malcolm was just a child. His mother, struggling with mental health issues, was eventually institutionalized, leaving Malcolm and his siblings to fend for themselves. At a young age, Malcolm fell into a life of crime, a path that would ultimately lead him to prison. It was during these years that Malcolm underwent a transformation that would shape his future and the future of many others. In prison, Malcolm found the Nation of Islam, a religious movement that profoundly changed his life. Here, he adopted the name Malcolm X as a symbol of the lost tribal name that had been taken from his ancestors during slavery. As he studied, his mind expanded, and so did his understanding of racial inequality. He became a powerful orator and advocate for Black empowerment, preaching self-reliance, pride, and strength. But his path was not without its conflicts. After his release from prison, Malcolm X became the face of the Nation of Islam. His speeches on Black pride, resistance to oppression, and self-defense gained widespread attention, making him a controversial figure both in the eyes of the establishment and within the Black community itself. His outspoken views on race relations often clashed with other civil rights leaders, yet his message of Black unity and self-determination resonated deeply with many. But his journey was about to take a profound turn. In 1964, Malcolm X made a pivotal decision to leave the Nation of Islam, having grown disillusioned with its teachings. His pilgrimage to Mecca was a turning point, as he encountered a more inclusive view of Islam, one that transcended race and color. This experience reshaped his views on race, leading him to embrace a message of universal brotherhood and peace. He returned to America with a broader perspective, but his life was tragically cut short. Malcolm X was assassinated in February 1965, at the age of 39. His death was a devastating blow, but his influence continued to grow. He became an icon for generations, a symbol of strength, resilience, and the fight for justice. Today, Malcolm X's legacy continues to inspire movements for racial justice and equality. His transformation from a street hustler to a global leader remains one of the most powerful stories of self-determination and change. Though his life was brief, Malcolm X's impact was undeniable. His evolution from anger to reconciliation, from division to unity, showed the power of personal transformation in the fight for justice. Malcolm X's story reminds us that it's never too late to change, to fight for what's right, and to leave a legacy that will inspire future generations to rise above their circumstances and make a difference. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Lost Diaries. If you feel moved by Malcolm X's journey, remember, the story of one person can touch the lives of many. Until next time.